Hello, welcome to Double Team's vlog. We're going to start a brand new series of following each other pre-show, during show and post-show. So you get a glimpse into what one of the puppeteers' journey is like throughout a day when they're doing shows. And we're going to start with our hind, Matthew Churcher, and he's in here right now, dressing room 9, getting ready to go downstairs for a warm-up. So let's go see what he's up to. Matthew.
Hello.
Hello. Say hello to the viewers.
Hey viewers.
So, what are you going to be doing tonight?
I'm doing Joey tonight.
So you're about to go downstairs and do warm-up.
I am indeed.
What does your warm-up entail before you get to start a horse show?
So we do a group warm-up, but I usually sit at the back and do some yoga and some stretching along with some cardio.
Getting in the zone.
Yes, exactly. We have very specific groups of muscles that we use in horse, so I tend to warm those up, and I can go and show you what I do.
So I'll spend a lot of time warming up my knees and my ankles before the show, as in Joey I spend a lot of time in a split lunge position, so one foot in front of the other, and you find yourself in all sorts of weird positions in a low squat or low lunge, and so it's important for everything to be warm and nice and limber. So for that reason I'll also do a lot of squats and jump squats, as that helps warm up the entire muscles in the legs. And the other thing that I use throughout the show as a hind puppeteer are my forearms and my hands and wrists. And so I'll spend time flossing the nerves, which is what I'm doing now, against the wall, where you get a nice deep pull all the way through the arm. And I'll also open up the chest, because we're in harnesses, so the tendency is to roll forward in the shoulders, whereas really what you want to be doing is focusing on rolling your shoulders back. So a lot of time opening up the chest. And here I'm just flexing down my thumb, so I'm getting a nice pull on the forearm and the nerve running through there. I'll also flex my wrists back and forth, making sure they're nice and loose and limber, ready for the show.
So before the show, usually at the 5, I just like to take a few moments just to settle and collect my thoughts. It's quite easy with the day-to-day routine of our own lives to bring that into the space or into the theatre, which means that you can get quite distracted. So I just like to take a few moments just to calm, to settle on ground, and know that we're going into the show and the audience coming in and seeing it for the first time, and so we have a responsibility to go and tell the story as if for the first time. And so I like to focus on the character that I'm playing, which is Joey tonight. Really invest in that, really make that my sole thought, so that my worries from today and my worries for tomorrow are left in the dressing room. So I can go on stage, do the work, go out there, have fun, listen to my team, listen to the actors around us, listen to the audience. And then at the end of the day, after the show's finished, I can come back, collect all my worries from the dressing room and go home with them. And that's for me to deal with. So now with the 5 and the show about to begin, it's really just down to Joey. So I'll see you at the interval. So we're in the interval now. It's been a good first half, a hot first half. I think it's about 23, 24 degrees outside. And it's a sweaty show anyway, so that plus the heat is making it quite warm. Yeah. So now we're just having a nondescript protein bar, which is an interval tradition for us. Just get a bit of energy for the second half. We'll have some water.
Are you partial to an interval cup of tea?
I vary it between interval protein shake or interval tea. Interval tea is nice. That's because we're British and we like tea.
Is that right for you?
So often we, Ensemble 1 Hearts, make us a cup of tea, make Joey a cup of tea. So when we get up here, we have a nice cup waiting for us. Apart from it hasn't happened in a while, which is disappointing.
Come on, you can.
So we just finished the show. It's a good one. Lots of fun. The audience seems to enjoy it. So now just getting out some sweaty clothes. Take my mic off. Have a shower. Have a stretch in the shower as well to warm down. And I'll go home and sleep well tonight. And that is my Joey show.